Needless to say, guys, I am beyond excited with how Blucifer's looking because my vision is coming to life. And you thought, before we look at the car, like squad, DVP squad, dose squad. By the way, we dropped a new dose of DVP video an hour ago. It is Wednesday, so there's a card right up there if you want to go check out the second channel. It would mean a ton to me as that channel is a little more personal and I release just about anything on there, so go check that out after this video. But Dose Squad, DVP Squad, and the Like Squad, let's go ahead and hit 1,300 likes on this video, just to bring everybody back up to speed with what exactly I have going on with my 2013 Mustang GT Blucifer. You guys know the car started off its life, obviously, NA. It was NA for probably about 8 months or so, and then, you know, we partnered up with VMP Performance. I went ahead and got the VMP Gen 3R supercharger on the car, and I rocked that little over a year, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. It's been a while. And, you know, I just kind of wanted to go a different route ever since I got Hades, my 2020 Mustang GT. And in my opinion, like, a stick car with a Sentry blower is just super fun. Like, it makes all the sick noises. It has really, really fun power up top once the blower gets swollen. And ultimately, I just wanted to experience another Sentry car because I got rid of Blue 2 valve, which was a Vortex car. And I just wanted a Sentry car. It's as simple as that. So the gears started turning in my head. I wanted to go Paxton setup on Blucifer. And then when the time was right, we would go VMP Odin on the 10-speed, which that car would be an absolute menace. Set sail with this plan, and today you guys are going to see for the first time the kind of finished product. There probably will be one more, well, there will be one more video of like the first startup, but as far as like getting stuff put together, this is it. And it looks freaking insane, man. It really does. My vision has definitely, you know, I feel like I did a really good job on this. And we did have some help from our guy, Orby. Orby made this possible. I just simply, you know, between running 2 YouTube channels, a business, and my personal life, I know I wanted to go and tackle this project by myself, but it's just, I'm simply just completely spread thin when it comes to time. But without further ado, fam, check out Blucifer 2.0. And if you enjoy the setup and if you think it looks sick, please, let's hit our like goal, 1,300 likes. And yeah. Here she is. I don't know about you guys, but this thing looks freaking incredible. We have the beautiful paint-matched Paxton 2200 SL. We went with the Grabber Blue paint on the compressor unit. And then in the back here, we went gloss black because this all came satin, which is just like, kind of like this color. But paint-matched blower. Cliff did an amazing job, and I went above and beyond, and I got all the piping painted in Grabber Blue. And literally all the piping. You can see a little more piping down there. But this is all buttoned up. I have some black T-bolt clamps. These things were freaking expensive. I think they were $12 a pop. But the black ones are going to go where the throttle body meets. And right there, right there, right there, right there. And then there is a, I think it's JPC. They sell a full T-bolt clamp kit that replaces all the worm clamps. These worm clamps are temporary. That's, you know, that's what I'm waiting on right now, is that T-bolt clamp to come in, because typically the worm clamps, I mean, they will work, but you probably will blow some couplers off. And we're gonna try to avoid that at all costs because it just becomes a headache. And yeah, this is literally like almost all the worm clamps. So the full kit online, I think it's JPC again. For the T-bolts, I think it's like $100, and shebang, it completely replaces all of them, and blowing off couplers and stuff will be a thing of the past. So waiting on that. I am gonna rip the throttle body off, or when I get Joel's, because Joel's gonna hook me up with a throttle body. This is Orby's, so whatever I get figured out with that. I'm gonna paint the throttle body black. I do wish I did the timing cover. I was just looking at that, and it's funny because Gavin said something about it too. But I really do wish I did the timing cover black. At the end of the day, though, when the motor does get pulled and we go the 3.0 setup on this car, obviously I'm gonna have everything, you know, shaved, painted, what have you. But for 2.0, for right now, this is gonna have to do. But I mean, I love it, man. Like, just look at the detail right now, like blower, piping, and our manifold. Our manifold came out absolutely insane in my opinion. I love it. And then it's paired up with these beautiful coil covers that are grabber blue as well. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's too much blue, but I have to disagree. Because I think it looks freaking killer, man. I just think it looks so clean like this. As far as everything just being buttoned up though, it practically is. The fuel rails are in, the fuel regulators done. That's all hooked up to the fuel rails. We have our coolant tank. There is no coolant, but we also had this painted, so that looks really good gloss. We gotta pop the MAF sensor in. Gotta get a turbo guard. I got to get the new tune. Oh yeah, our slim fan. So we got this badass slim fan in here, and to be quite honest with you, I have no idea how people fit the stock fan. Like, this thing is so bulky. So bulky compared to the slim fan setup. So I highly recommend just investing in that, get it knocked out. You have a little more wiggle room. And then we have our max flow blow off valve right there. So I have to run a vacuum line from the blow off valve to our vacuum hub here, but you can see our vacuum hub is bolted down to the fuel rail. There is like a little bolt that comes off the fuel rail, and we found a nut that fits, so that is nice and snug. Then we got to run a couple more fittings. We're actually using push fittings, so it's not like these nipple ones, it's actual push and release fittings, so it's a lot better, a lot cleaner. I got to run that to the regulator, and then to the blow-off valve, and then I am going to run a boost gauge on the interior. So I got to go through the firewall, run the boost gauge, and all that jazz. But as far as the setup, 2.0 Blucifer, this is practically it, guys, and we are just so freaking close to the first startup. I can't wait. You know, unfortunately, though, I kind of do have to wait, because even though we get the car started with this weather, data logging, unless I can get it at a shop and do a remote session and get this thing data logged live on a dyno, which would be so freaking sick. So sick. And maybe I will just spend the money and do that, because not only will it make good content, but it'll be kind of like a one and done type deal. I don't have to go out to Mexico and, you know, do all that data logging stuff. I'm kind of over that. It's just annoying. So maybe I will just plan a dyno day and you know, do a remote session just so we can bang this thing out and have it rocking and rolling. And oh yeah, I got to run the catch can too. The catch can has to get bolted to the firewall, and then I have to get the AN fittings that feed into the valve covers. So it's almost there. It's almost done. My vision is coming to life, and it happened like that. You know, we sold the VMP to our friend John. Then, you know, we partnered with Paxton. I bought all I had to get, got everything painted, starting to bolt up, looking like a car again. And, you know, we got the front bumper repainted, and dude, I cannot wait. You guys have no idea how much I am itching to drive this car. And especially when it's gonna sound like a Boeing 747, it's gonna be so fun. And I'm really looking forward to it. So you guys know when I first started this project, I did get this bulletin board, well, dry erase board, and I wrote down all the things that, you know, I want to accomplish. Paxton, slim fan, dual catch can, metal coolant tank, radiator. I actually didn't do that, and should just, whatever. But Boss 302 manifold, stocked auto body, paint matched parts, vacuum hub, custom tune, radiator support bar. Did I write that twice? New NGK spark plugs. And then on this side is just kind of like some miscellaneous stuff. So we're gonna get the car re-ceramic coated when it's done. I want to get the exhaust tips completely dialed. OCD, it bothers me. Got our carbon shift knob. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's silly, right? I know it sounds silly. Oh, carbon shift. Let's not ding my door. But with our Dyna Performance carbon interior and, you know, the Recaros and stuff, the only piece that was missing was a beautiful carbon shift knob that has Alcantara. It's a stock shift knob. They just completely redid it, and it flows so well. So yeah, I don't know if I showed you all that, but Dyna Performance killed it on that. And repaint bumper, that's done. Brake line, clutch reservoir, line and wire loom, Recaro lumbar handle, gotta get that. Injectors didn't do because mine were fine. And just little stuff. So I mean, this is really almost done. We're almost there, boys. We're so close. Once this is all running and whatnot, we do have to go back in and unfortunately deal with all these wiring harnesses for the headlights and fogs. This was not a fun installation. For the most part, it's all hooked up, but there is a lot involved. So I'm not looking forward to that. But take a look at that blue piping. Not Not that you're ever gonna see it, but damn, she looked good. I wanted to go and bring you all this video just to kind of keep you up to date with Blucifer. I know this is like a fan favorite of the channel. Trust me, it's my favorite. I can't wait to jump back into this thing and go film with you guys, take trips, you know, race it. I'm excited just to kind of see how it is. I know we're gonna be down on some power compared to the Gen 3R E85 setup, which was kind of a goal. It was making easily 750 before. We're aiming for 700. On the 3.8 pulley E85, we should be damn near it, and that's kind of like exactly where I want the car until it's time for Blucifer 3.0. 3.0 is going to be a different story. It's going to change a lot. I'm not really looking forward to that though right now. I want to enjoy 2.0 first. Let's not get ahead of myself. I don't think there's been any serious hiccups, knock on wood, but you know, I'm getting anxious. I'm getting super anxious because I just want to drive this thing, enjoy it, and just do what it's meant to do. Make content. The next video you see on Blucifer will be the first startup, or attempting the first startup. Everything should be buttoned up within the next week or two here. I just got to get with a tuner, get a tune loaded up, and it's go time. It is go time. Get this thing back together, have fun with it, and enjoy it. And before I wrap it up, if you didn't check out the last video I posted on this channel with Hunter and his drift Mach 1 that is pro charged, I highly recommend it. He absolutely sends it in that video, and for some reason it just totally underperformed. So if you didn't check out that video, please help me out. Go watch it. It is so great. He absolutely rips it. Pro charged Mach 1 with, you know, drift brake and so fire, just so fire. Definitely go check it out. You guys will enjoy it. And with that, boys, I'm out of here. Go watch the Dose of DBP channel as well, and we're gonna catch you Friday for another video. Not exactly sure what I have planned. We're gonna try to make something happen though. Thank you all so much, fam. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and we'll see you Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time for another video. Y'all take care, stay blessed, peace.